Hello friends, in the last video we have seen how to create a simple test case using Selenium API. In today's section we are going to cover how we can integrate that test case in Jenkins. To begin with, what is a Jenkins? Jenkins is an open source automation server which can be used to automate the tasks related to building, testing, and deploying the software. To download Jenkins, you need to go to jenkins.io. Once you are at the home page, so you have a download link here. You need to click on download link and select the operating system, whatever you have currently on your system. Currently, I have Windows operating system on my machine, so I will click on Windows and it will download the zip file which contains the installer for me. I already have it downloaded here. Once I open up the zip file, there is a jenkins.msi file. So I need to install this. The installation is quite straightforward. All you need to do is click next, next, and then install. So it's only a 3-step process. Okay, click on finish to finish the installation. By default on a Windows machine, Jenkins will be installed as a Windows service. So I'm not going to use Jenkins as a Windows service. We need to disable that. To do that, you need to go to services and then look for Jenkins here, and then you need to stop this. Okay, instead of Windows service, I'm going to start Jenkins using a command prompt. To do that, you need to go to the installation folder. In my case, it is C, program files, x86, and Jenkins. I need to open up a command prompt from here, and then the command which I'm going to use to start Jenkins is java -jar. You can notice that there is a var file here called jenkins.var. So this is the var file which I'm going to use to start Jenkins. Okay, as you can see, it is starting up. Since I'm starting this on my local machine, I need to go to localhost, and by default it is going to use port 8080. So you need to type in localhost :8080. 8080 is the default port which Jenkins will be using, and hit enter. Okay, so you'll be seeing this unlock Jenkins screen. So the initial password will be located in this particular file. So you need to go to this particular file, copy the password from here and paste it here. Okay, and click on continue. Once you click on continue, okay, so you'll see this page, customize Jenkins. So you need to click on install suggested plugin. It is going to install all these plugins by default. Since it is going to take some time, I'm going to stop video recording now, and then once it is installed, I will restart it back. Once all the plugins are installed, so you'll be getting this window wherein it will ask you to create first admin user. Either you can create a new admin user or you can continue as the admin. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and create another admin user called gadmin. Okay, I'm going to click on save and continue. By default, the Jenkins URL will be HTTP localhost and the port number will be 8080. So I'm going to click on save and finish. Okay, and click on start using Jenkins now. Our Jenkins is now ready. What we have to do is you have to go back to the simple Java project which you have created earlier. Refer to the earlier video on how to create this Java project. You need to go to that particular project and then select a line where you can put a debug pointer. So I will put a debug pointer here and then click on debug. Okay, so we'll get a debug perspective. Once you have the debug perspective window, you need to go to the main method, right click on the main method and go to properties. Once you have the properties, so you have process information, you need to go to process information and copy the command line text. So this is what we are going to use to run this particular project using a batch file. Once you copy it, open up a notepad and then paste it into notepad and save this particular file as a batch file. Okay, once this batch file is created, since Eclipse is going to use java w.exe. We are not going to use this to run this particular program. We need to delete some stuff from this particular file. So I'm going to delete this java w till class path. Okay, and I'm going to add, instead of java w, I'm going to add it as a java and save it. I have created this batch file in the same folder as my project. Open up a command prompt and then go to that particular project and then I will run test.bat. Ensure that it works first with the batch file. Since our batch file seems to be working fine, we need to go ahead and integrate it with Jenkins. To do that, you need to click on create new jobs in Jenkins and provide a name here. In my case, I have provided Selenium Jenkins integration. Okay, and select freestyle project and click on OK. So once you click on OK, so you will be presented with this window wherein you have few tabs to configure. The tabs which we are interested is in the general and build. Okay, first you need to select general tab and click on advanced button. So here you need to select use custom workspace and provide the name of the directory where your workspace is. In my case, it is this particular space. Okay, after providing this directory, you need to go to build section. Okay, under build section, you have add build step. So you need to click on that. Since we have created a batch file, we need to select execute Windows batch command. Okay, once you select that, so the command which we are going to use is the name of the batch file. In my case, it is, I've created it as a test.bat file. Add it and then click on save. Now my project is integrated for build using Jenkins. So I need to click on build now. So once I click on build, it's going to go and run that particular Selenium test. In my case, it is opening a web browser now and clicking on Gmail and closing the browser. Okay, now the test is finished. You need to select build one and choose console, select console output. As you can see that it has finished, the test has finished and it is a success. This is a simple video on how to integrate your Selenium test into Jenkins. Thanks for watching, guys. Please stand by for more videos.